Yes, I am late, Helen. I'm aware I'm late. Here we go. Hey, it looks like we're live now. Oh, wow. You don't want that to happen on contest night.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sometimes things just don't work out exactly the way you like, and that's what live is all about, folks. We've been here before, and we'll be here again.
All about.
We'll be here again.
That's right.
No question.
Same time next week.
Same time next week. Same bat channel.
2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to our Sunday night offering of astronomy outreach for the December the 18th, the Sunday night astronomy show.
Yay!
Brad says I'm experiencing a little deja vu. Yeah, about three times.
We almost have enough people here to do the wave.
Yeah, you guys start.
It'd be a tsunami, trust me.
Okay, we're back. Hi, my name is Chris Kerwin. I'm the creator and admin of the social media channels known as Astronomy by the Bay. And thanks, Paul. And we got a birthday guy here tonight.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul.
I with a big gift.
One day closer to death.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to introduce our regular co-host and fellow RAS member, Mr. Mike Powell from the PFO Observatory here in beautiful St. John, cloudy St. John. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
And I'd like to introduce our other regular co-host, birthday boy there, and fellow RAS member, Mr. Paul Owen from the Moon Shadow Observatory in beautiful Hampton, New Brunswick. Paul.
Yes, the tower behind me.
Hey.
In Hampton.
Hey. Also tonight, a special welcome to our friend Stefan Picard of Cliff Valley Astronomy. Welcome, Stefan.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy holidays, everybody.
No relation to Jean-Luc, I heard, right?
Nope. Maybe great grandkids.
He's number 2.
Oh. Okay, and the second special welcome to our other friend from across the bay, Tim Doucette from Deep Sky Eye Observatory in Quinton, Nova Scotia. Welcome, Tim.
Thanks.
Okay, on tonight's episode of the Sunday Night Astronomy Show. Now, first up, perhaps you're looking for that special something for the stargazer on your list, and perhaps it's time that Santa bring you something special. Either way, we're going to take a quick look at a few last-minute ideas that you might want to consider for the nice stargazer on your Santa list. Also, even the naughty ones as well. Also, tonight, of course, it's time for the draws for our wonderful list of prizes from a recent contest. Stefan Picard here of Cliff Valley Astronomy has joined us this evening to make all the draws and awards of the prizes. Perfect. This great big bowl here that's just the kids one. And then you get another great big bowl for the adult. So I can't wait.
A bundle of gifts right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. Look at that.
Lots of goodies.
Okay. And
Gonna need a bigger sleigh.
all the draws and award all the prizes, including a private star party and a brand new telescope. Hey. Stefan is also going to talk a little bit about something called Cliff Valley Astronomy Cares. That's his initiative to give back to the community, which is the division here who provided the gifts here for us tonight. And also he's going to give us a sneak peek at his plans for an event he's going to be offering for the upcoming 2024 solar eclipse. Now that's 2024 and people think that's a long way away. It's not. We're only talking 16 months, so it's going to go by really fast. And we're going to have no clouds at all. Mike.
Yes.
Dear Santa.
Mike
Ever the optimist, yeah.
Not wearing a mustache, he's doing this.
I rub my nose.
Okay. We'll also be joined by Tim this evening, who's going to have another. I'm going to let Tim introduce his idea for his prize giveaways tonight, including one of them is a one-night stay at one of his bubble tents, which is awesome. Family of 4. It is. So we got one. Mike, Paul, and I is 3. One more. Oh, Stefan could come along.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
At his bubble tent location at his observatory in beautiful Quinton. His prizes are going to be awarded differently, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. Also tonight, we got Bino Bud. He's going to return with another fine binocular target of the week. Paul is going to present another interesting Rosanna's Fun Fact segment for us. Paul also has a couple of interesting photos to share. Now, in the interest of time constraints tonight, I'm hoping that we can hold on to the photos. I didn't really look for photos this week. I'm going to hold on until the new year when we come back with our new broadcast. Because I have a couple of videos to share with you as well tonight. I have a quick look, first of all, at the week ahead in our evening sky. And then instead of photo submissions, we'll be looking at a couple of collages to put together of your captures from the recent contest to share. So a very busy night ahead. And we're starting a little bit late, but that's okay. We're here now. We got stuff to give away, so that'll work too. Oh, also, I got gentleman Charlie from Fireball Meteorites has also offered a couple of small prizes tonight, so I'll bring them up a little bit later on too. So a little bonus to go along with the evening. So let's play Santa, everybody. Okay, so this is a family-friendly interactive live broadcast. So for those of you joining us from my YouTube channel or Facebook page, we are happy to try and answer all of your astronomy questions here in real time as well. And of course, we'd like to welcome back all of those who have been joining us through the local Rogers TV network. Thank you for your support. So guys, let's get started then with tonight's program. And first, I guess a look at some last minute gift ideas for the stargazer on your list. Who's got what? Who'd like to lead off? I can lead off, doesn't matter. Okay, I guess I'll lead off.
Go for it.
Hey, Chris, you lead off.
Okay, let's start with something like this. The little potty hand warmers.
Ah, yes.
Now you can get a pack of them. Usually see them in the cases now. Like Costco has them, I think, for $20. They are excellent for a bunch of reasons. Not only can you snap them, they're like little chemical pads. That's all they are. And all you do is snap them with your hands, a little flap, and then they start to heat up and they last for a good hour at least, sometimes more. And it seems to be the longer you have them active, the hotter they get. But they get hot enough to put in your pocket, of course, if it's a cold night outside. This one's already heating up already. Or you can take them and wrap them around your telescope eyepiece for like a little dew heater kind of thing. Keep the dew off your eyepiece in your telescope, or even on a hand pad. I've used them on the hand pads outside if I have a remote control. It's not here with me tonight. The remote control hand pad, you put them on the back of that, and that'll keep that warm as well. But they have lots and lots of uses. So that's what I would start with, that one. They're pretty cheap. And of course, you can throw them in your socks too and keep your feet warm when you're standing in the snow outside. Because when you are outside in doing astronomy, night stargazing at night at this time of year, it's always a little bit colder. It's always 10 degrees colder or so. You always try to adjust about 10 degrees colder than it really is, because you're standing in one spot. You're really not moving around, generating much heat. So that's a good start for me. I would also suggest maybe, everything. You can always invest in a set of these. These are just cheap Celestron 10 by 50 binos. I think these are on Amazon right now for about $45. They're pretty portable, come with a little case. And if you're going to get started in the hobby and you can't afford a telescope, like wait until you get the funds for the good telescope. You want to be spending from $300 and up at least. If you're not going to spend that much money, then don't bother. Wait, because you'll just get frustrated with these ones that we call them hobby killers. Right, you try to find something in the sky, you can't even find the moon. It's all shaking around everywhere, and so you don't want that. So start out with a pair of binoculars. The good thing about binoculars is that they're affordable, they're lightweight, they're relatively inexpensive. They give you a 2-eye view, and you can use them in the daytime. So they're great for kids too. That's a great size right there for kids. And the idea when you're holding binoculars, always hold them from the far end of here. That way they don't get as heavy. Pull your arms into your chest like that and up against your eyes, and that'll help keep them steady a little bit. But great for night sky, great for the moon, great for the Pleiades star cluster, all kinds of things like that. You just want to wander through the Milky Way and take a look at the nice colorful stars, and good any time of year. And again, about between $40 and $60 on Amazon or any one of those sites. I might suggest a third thing I'm going to suggest is one of these Celestron XYZ adapters. Now, if you've got a telescope already, or even if you're using a spotting scope and you like to take a photo of the moon, everybody wants to get a photo of the moon, send it to family, friends, whatever, on social media. This is the one to buy. I find I've bought probably 20 different types, and I've used 20 different types over and over and over again. I've wore them out. I've actually wore out 2 of these so far. just doing live feeds and stuff. But these are so good because they adjust in all three axes. They adjust in the x-axis, y, and z. So no matter what size phone, right up to the ones, now if you get those ones with the pocket packs on the back, you can't set them in here. They won't work. And I've had a Galaxy S Ultra 22 on here, and that's a pretty big phone, and that's been able to fit. But they do adjust pretty good. It's a little spring latch on it that holds the phone in place, and you can move it again up and down or right and left, back and right, and that just clamps around your eyepiece. So it'll hold up to a 2-inch eyepiece as well. I've seen them at Canadian Tire now for $60. So you can also go with a lot of the astronomy manufacturers too online to get them. So that would be my few. I have one more thing.
Before we get any further,
Mhm.
could you maybe get Tim's information for that draw for him?
Yes. Tim, why don't you start with your information for your draw?
Yeah, sure. So I have a few things to give away from the Deep Sky Observatory. And if you'd like to be entered in that draw, so the people that have entered for the draw for the Cliff Valley prizes will also be entered in this draw as well. So if you'd like to have an entry in there, you can go to facebook.com/deepskyi, and you'll see the first post that's there. Just leave a comment, and I'll be pulling the names just before the draw from the list of comments. And I've got a bunch of stuff to give away. I have a couple of 2023 Night Sky Almanac books, which is awesome. And I have 3 of the RASC 2023 calendars to give away as well. And a couple of other very cool prizes. One which is a 1-night stay in the sky bubble at the Deep Sky Observatory. If you ever wanted to see the sky all night, sleep under the stars in comfort, that's your thing to do. So we'll be doing that. It'll be for a family of 4, which will also include 4 tickets to the Nocturnal Sky Theater experience. And we also have 2 other tickets for the Nocturnal Sky Theater. So if you want to be entered in that draw, go to facebook.com/deepskyi and leave us a happy note, a happy holiday note, and we'll be pulling those for you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Great prizes, Tim. Thanks very much for that.
You're welcome.
So again, facebook.com/deepskyi. And get your comments in there tonight. Wish them Merry Christmas, and that's all you need to do. And Tim has a list of entries from the rest of the entries as well. Okay, we're gonna remind people about that maybe 20 minutes or so too, Tim.
Okay, great.
Okay, so who else has something to offer up for a
I
Santa?
got something. Hold on here. See if I can share it. This one, just quickly, I'll throw this up. Let me know when it pops up on the screen.
I see.
Cool.
There you go.
All right, astronomy, Christmas ideas for for your space nerds at home, and that's me right down here. That's me, definitely a space nerd. These are quick. The first one would be, think of this, astronomy bookends, like astronaut bookends. Who has a set of astronaut bookends? That is cool. That's, hold all those books that Tim's going to give away for you. Get somebody a set of astronaut bookends. How about a glow-in-the-dark constellation blanket?
Oh, cool.
Right?
Nice.
Can't get out under the stars? Well, just shine a flashlight on your blanket, go to sleep, and you can see the constellation. Pretty cool idea. It's off the wall. What about a moon globe? You can't get out to the moon on those cloudy nights, bring the moon in, turn her on, and you got your own little moon sitting in front of you, give you nice ambient lighting. And hey, what's life without spaceopoly? Right? You too can own a piece of the moon. Don't think you can't. Don't pass go. Collect your 200 space coins and off to the races you go. And then I would like to throw in, buy somebody some desk planets, including Pluto, by the way, for all you people out there. What better to have than a few desk planets sitting on your desk? That's the coolest thing. So, something? Get somebody something they won't expect. Remember, it's for the astronomy nerd in your life. Have fun, make them laugh, and most of all, just have a Merry Christmas, everybody. So there you go.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Great
Awesome.
ideas.
Sure, stop sharing.
There you go.
Great, good ideas. Great ideas.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fantastic ideas.
Okay, who's got something else?
Here, I'll show you something here.
Sure.
I'll just show you one thing. I'm gonna have to take my virtual background off because this thing will disappear in the sun. So just hang on a second here. Virtual,
Be eclipsed.
there we go. And virtual backgrounds. Bear with me 1 sec. None. There we go. Okay. Now I can show it. All right. So what I have is the blue moon of Kentucky. I went down to the States and I went down to Kentucky and I got my fishing pole and I threw it up in the air and I hooked onto this thing and I brought her in. Actually, no, I got this at Indigo or Chapters, where we happen to go. And you go. And what this is a it's either a waning or waxing moon, depending on how you want to place it. It's a piggy bank, and there's a slot on the top to put
Yes,
all
sir.
your cash. So anytime you got a toonie or a loony, throw it in there. By the time you have it full, you have enough to buy yourself a planetary camera, so you can take pictures of, you know what, the moon.
Moon.
Does it have tap?
On the bottom. Of course, the exit change. So if you're getting real desperate and you're out there taking pictures of the moon because you already got one, you can come in your piggy bank, steal some money, and get yourself a coffee to stay out there all night, keep warm.
Yes.
At 1995 at Indigo.
Awesome. Great idea, Paul.
That's cool.
Yes, sir. I like it. I never got a chance to put any money yet, though. Take pennies?
What are those?
Still got a bunch. Okay, Stefan, Tim, you guys got anything?
I got a couple.
Sure.
One of my favorite things is I got these on Amazon.
Oh.
They came fast. They're my cosmic slippers.
Yes, sir.
No?
And I went and was shooting with the telescope and camera this past week, and I went outside in these, and I was more than cozy, even though it was chilly, and I didn't have to change footwear. I was just on the back deck, and they went for I think they were $21.99, and they were in at my door in 3 days because I have Amazon Prime. So if you have
Oh, nice.
Amazon Prime, they'll come fast to you, and if you do it tonight or tomorrow, they might be in time for Christmas.
Awesome.
And Karen keeps wearing them on me. She really
I
likes
bet.
Gotta get a
I
second
ordered her
pair.
a pair of slippers too. So,
Yeah.
and the last thing, I'll be self-serving a little bit, is a Cliff Valley Astronomy gift certificate.
Awesome.
Great stocking stuffer. They start at $50, and anybody that buys this week from seeing this on this show, I'll also give you a discount code for $50 off on top.
Oh, good deal.
So,
Awesome. We'll raid Paul's bank.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Stefan.
you're welcome.
I might have enough in there to get that ticket.
There you go.
go. Hey, Tim, what do you got?
So I got a few things,
Okay.
actually. So the first thing is a pair of binoculars. Now, these are a little bit different. They're only power of 2. So they're very, very low power. They
Yes,
give
sir.
you a very wide field of view. They're by Orion. In fact, they're 2 by 54, meaning the objective lens is 54 millimeters. It collects a lot of light, and it only magnifies 2 times. So it lets you see like a full constellation, having both eyes into the optics, and it's very sharp, and it's amazing what you can see. I got a chance to try these earlier this year from a guest, and it blew my mind how much I could see in the core of the Milky Way.
Really?
Seeing the nebulas and all the stars. So it's pretty awesome.
I can finally
they are
read
a bit
those
pricey.
prescription bottles.
What's that?
I can finally read those prescription bottles.
Exactly. You need to read some menus. You go to the theater.
There you go.
We went to see a play last night at the Yark,
Yeah.
at the Yark Playhouse, and I forgot them, but I wanted to bring them with because we were sitting very far back.
Yes, sir.
But actually, they're pretty awesome. You can adjust for the separation of your eyes. It also has the focus. They're about $250. I ordered mine directly from Orion. They're by Orion Telescopes, but you can order them on Amazon, which is what I did, but Orion does ship them.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The other thing is a very cool beanie hat
Yes, sir.
Oh,
with the light on it.
You're not understanding
there-
it. There you go.
Different powers. And you'll notice mine is amber. They actually come in the color of white, but I just put an amber filter. But if you have a piece of red tape, you could put a piece of red tape on it. What's really cool is this is built right into the hat. So you can take it off, wash the hat, and you plug this into your USB and it'll charge.
That's an awesome idea.
It is neat. I like
They're
it.
about
Sure.
20, they're about 20, I think they were $22 on Amazon.
All right,
Yes, sir.
And they work really well.
Does it stay locked in the chamber pretty good, Tim?
It does, yeah. I don't have to worry because when you put it in the chamber, you're basically flipping the hat like that, so it's staying inside.
Oh,
You don't have
perfect.
to worry it's rubber. It's got a rubber seal.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a
So
good
that's the
idea.
other thing.
Yeah.
And the last thing, of course, and I'm going to just quickly share my screen. And I'll do sort of a little plug here too for the Deep Sky Observatory. So we are offering a Christmas special on all of our products, the Nocturnal Sky Theater. You can go up to gift certificates, and up until the 20th, you can get a 20% discount on everything that we offer. So you can buy a gift card for somebody. It'll automatically get shipped to them. And you just click on whatever you want to purchase. It gives you the code there, and that'll be valid for the next couple of days. So that's a great gift, and it's getting some great momentum. So if you're planning to come out this summer, this is your ticket to get there.
Very nice.
Awesome.
You can just visit our website, deepsky.com, and click book, and away you go.
Perfect.
Right on.
Great.
That's it.
Can I just clarify the thing that I said? If you buy a gift card for $50, you get a promo code for $50. That promo code is off a Star Party. So if
Right.
you buy a gift card for $50, I give you also a promo code for the Star Party. All of a sudden, you got $100.
Awesome. Wow.
Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, if I'm offering a gift card for $50, but I'm giving a promo code for $50 off, I'm giving it away, right? I wanted to make sure that was clear.
I should book you for a private star card. Yeah, I
That's
could
out
just
of
pick an
this
evening.
world.
Yeah.
Out of this world.
That's a gift that's out of this world.
It is. All right. No, those are all good ideas. I know that Tim mentioned that, but I got the 2022 Night Sky Owl. I just ordered two of the new ones for next year, one to give away later on. But yeah, they are a great book. That Nicole Morlero does a great job on that.
They are
And,
awesome.
yeah, it's a nice little packaged book. It has lots of star charts in it. It has lots of information for each month, and really nice moon map. Like really
Oh yeah, I really like the moon map.
great job on it. Anyway, that's one I think that was $14.95, I think, on Amazon right now. Probably as we're RAS members, probably should mention the RAS membership as well. I think in New Brunswick, it's about $90 a year. It's right around that per year. With that, you get 6 issues of Sky News magazine, which is this guy here. And that comes with a full fold out night sky chart for the months that you're getting the magazine for. So you get 6 of those a year delivered to your door. Always nice to get one of them instead of a bill. Like I like looking at, oh, it's not a bill this time. Ooh, there's a magazine. Hooray.
Keep in mind
Also, you
too,
get this.
that Sky News magazine, Chris, is the only astronomy magazine in Canada.
Right.
And everything that's in there, the content, and 99% of the photographs are from Canadian amateur astrophotographers, and of course, astrophysicists and people in the education field. But it's all primarily Canadian content and produced by RAS, and it's Canadian as well. So
Awesome. Yep. It is the only Canadian magazine. Yes, it's got a lot of great articles in it every month, and it's always going to get nice what's up in the sky over the next month or so. Or they'll talk about the top things coming up in 2023. Like the articles are really timely too. So they also put out this Observer's Handbook, the Ask Observer's Handbook. So you get that free with your membership as well. It's really dry reading, but there's a lot of data in there. They're their moon charts, like lots of description, and they talk about occultations and eclipses, the whole bit. Like it's all very rough read for me, but for most it's not. But for me it is. I like pictures. I'm sorry, I like pictures. There are some nice pictures.
he's got the big Archie comic collection back there. So
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. it's still a great reference book for anybody who's looking for, hey, is there an occultation next month kind of thing? This is where you get your sort of your information from. Well put together. So yeah, a RASC membership can apply to Nova Scotia, of course, who's on here as well, and New Brunswick, or any province across Canada. I think every province except PEI, they don't have a RASC organization in PEI right at the moment, but I think they're probably going to work on it. So anyway, that's where I would say that's probably our wrap up then, guys, on discussion for Christmas ideas. You guys gave me some nice ideas. I'm going to go back and look at those later. Put them on my list. Okay, maybe we'll go from there to, I know we're running a little bit late, so we're going to go to, how about a Vinyl Bud next?
Not a bud.
Vinyl Bud, what's he got this week?
Well, this is a special week. Did it come up?
Yes.
Yes.
Binocular target for Christmas by
Hey.
Vinyl Bud. Now, the weather this week, this one is called the umbrella.
That could be every week, Mike.
I like the poor little guy rubbing his head. That makes, really? Alrighty, this binocular asterism in Hydra looks just like it sounds, like an umbrella. The umbrella is located between Cirrus, Procyon, and Alphard, that's how I'm going to pronounce it anyway, which is Alpha Hydra. In the center of the circle is star 6 Hydra. Once you locate this star, you can see the shape of the umbrella. The other bright star you might see in the circle would be 12 Hydra. Now, how do I find it, or where do I find it in the sky? If you went outside, not midnight tonight because it's cloudy here and snowing, but any other night, orient yourself at midnight at 130 degrees east southeast and look up in the sky and you will see Procyon, Cirrus, and there's Alphard over here. And basically, if you do a triangle between Cirrus, Procyon, and the umbrella, you'll find it. Or, again, there's that triangle. Make a perfect triangle to find it. Or find Cirrus and Alphard, draw a line straight across. You're about 2/3 of the way across, and you're going to hit the umbrella. So what will I see? Well, this is it. Look, looks just like an umbrella. Your imagination got a handle on it, like Mary Poppins had to carry her up in the air. There you go. In 10 by 50 binoculars. Look at the size of this thing. It's pretty good, easy to see. So you can definitely look up, find that bright star. That's 6 Hydra right there, and you will find the umbrella. Compared to the full moon, got to be at least 4 full moons in size, if not a little bit bigger, maybe.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. Go for a hunt and find the umbrella. And why do we do this? That's what it would be like out there tonight, if anything.
Yeah.
It's the binocular target for Christmas by Vinyl Bud.
Awesome.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Great. Good stuff. Thanks, Mike. Okay. Yeah, why do we do this? Well, thank God for Zoom. Okay, let's talk about Rosanna's fun fact next.
All right. Hang on, I gotta move my moon.
Moon.
All right. I think I've got
Doesn't
her
really show.
there. Just hang on now. Okay. That rolling over here. No, it's rolling over there. Get it over here first. There we go. And I got one more thing to do, and then I'll be ready. Ready. Okay, now let me just share my screen. Share screen. There we go. And now we're going to look at
Rosanna's Fun Fact.
Welcome back, Rosanna, and her fun fact, her last fun fact of the year. And as usual, it is always timely and full of fun. So here we go. She says, "Hi, Paul. The days are hurrying, or maybe if you are only 5 years old, creeping toward the excitement and merriment of Christmas Day. Right now, there are thousands of children wondering what Santa will be bringing in his sleigh. In his sleigh, now this is kind of cool. In his sleigh was the Artemis Orion 1 that just touched down December the 16th, and these 3 popular items were in it. The first being, yes, that is Snoopy, no longer flying with the Red Baron, but now an astronaut. The second was Kate and Kyle traveled to space on the uncrewed Artemis 1 mission. And this is, of course, from the Lego people. And this statement was released concerning Sean the sheep. This is an exciting time for Sean, as for us at ESA, says David Parker, ESA's Director of Human and Robotic Exploration. We're woolly, very happy that he's been selected for the mission. And we understand that although it might be a small step for a human, it's a giant leap for lamb kind.
Oh. Did you give her that one, Jose? Huh?
This is her. And Santa might be really interested in some new fusion energy for his sleigh. So we have ignition. Fusion breakthrough raises hopes and questions. For the first time ever, physicists have set off a controlled nuclear fusion reaction that released more energy than what was put into the experiment. The milestone laser shot took place on December the 5th at the U.S. Department of Energy's National Ignition Facility at Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California. Now, this is a color enhanced image, shows the inside of a preamplifier support structure at the National Ignition Facility. Now, the fact that there was a net energy gain qualified the shot in technical terms as ignition. Reaching ignition in a controlled fusion experiment is an achievement that has come after more than 60 years of global research, development, engineering, and experimentation, said Jill Ruby, Under Secretary Energy for the Nuclear Secretary for the Administrator, of the National Nuclear Security Administration. However, officials acknowledge that it's still likely to be decades before commercial fusion power becomes a reality. Rather disappointingly to me, they said most immediate impact of the breakthrough will be felt in the field of national security and the stewardship of America's nuclear weapons stockpile. Santa's sleigh and spaceships are further down the list. Now, researchers around the world have been working to maximize the efficiency of fusion reactions in the lab. The National Ignition Facility uses a different approach. They focus from a blast from 192 high-powered lasers on a capsule containing a deuterium tritium, that's a hard one to say, target that is smaller than a BB pellet. And that's pretty small. And what you're seeing here is the initial, inertial fusion. The deuterium tritinium, I can't say that word, mix is contained in a pellet the size of a peppercorn positioned inside a cylindrical holorum. And powerful lasers focus on the walls of this holorum, I guess, contribute to creating conditions at which fusion reactions inside the pellet can occur. So that's what you're looking at right there. Now, this is even more groundbreaking. Check this out. Although Santa's sleigh is pretty high tech, I would have thought they had an Amazon Prime. So look at this thing. He's got the photo of Mrs. Claus there. He's got the satellite radio, the hot cocoa dispenser, the autopilot system, the blind spot for monitoring system, speedometer, GPS navigation with naughty nice sensor, a reindeer fuel compartment. Hello. We also have the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto, heated seats and steering wheel, trans-dimensional present compartment, typical rear view camera, Stardust propulsion unit in this sleigh. And that's how Santa's sleigh tech works. And on top of that, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is for singing loud for all to hear. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas from Rosanna.
That's awesome.
Hey.
And that is this week's
Rosanna's Fun Fact.
Yay!
Hey.
Now that you have to say,
Leave it-
the funnest fact, we've seen it a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Leave it to
great.
Rosanna.
Yeah. So anyway, before we get any further, Rosanna, thank you so much for all you've done this year and for all you've done up to this point. And we are so excited to do some more next year. So Merry Christmas to you and your family as well.
From all of us, yes, for sure. Thank you so much, Rosanna. You've been so helpful in our program.
Amazing.
You've been with us from the start. Amazing. Who can put up with us that long? That's the thing. I'm kind of surprised.
I don't know how she does it, but she does.
I thought maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but this time, wow. He deserves an award.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Okay, maybe from there, we're gonna go to maybe we'll do a quick what's up then. Yeah, we're gonna do what's up next and then
And I'll do
Stefan's
that picture and then we get into the draws.
right. Want to mention again, facebook.com, Deep Sky Eye. Right?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Remember, go there to put a comment on Tim's page and you'll get included in his draws coming up. Okay, let me do a quick what's up. And I gotta get the screens going here. I miss my 6 screens. I'm only at 4 right now. All right. Okay. Let's try this one.
Maybe Santa will bring you to.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, let me slideshow. From the beginning. Now, where's that going to pop up? Of course, it's going to pop up on the other screen. So let's switch views here. There, now it should be full screen. Yes. Yes. Hello? Okay. I keep thinking my mic's not working because nobody answers me. Okay, here we are. What's up this week? Okay, let's take a quick look at what's up. Right over to Wednesday. Mercury's at its greatest western elongation. What does that mean? Well, Mercury reaches its greatest western elongation on Wednesday. That's the time in its orbit when it appears the farthest west. Oh, sorry, that's eastern. Oh, I got that wrong. Farthest east. Forget what I said. That it can appear in our evening sky. Since Mercury only takes 88 days to orbit the sun, it's an elusive planet to spot most of the time. I'll try to catch it with binoculars, but be sure the sun has set before attempting it for sure. Uh-oh. I got to get my east-west right. Well, I suppose if I was in Australia, would it be? No, it still wouldn't be. Okay, let's move over to the winter solstice. Yay! The longest night of the year. Everybody's so happy with that one.
3 more days? 4 more?
Yeah.
4 more days.
The winter solstice arrives on December 21st this year at 5:48 p.m. Atlantic time. Now, on the solstice, the sun will be overhead at noon as viewed from the Tropic of Capricorn. That's way down here. For us, the northern hemisphere, the December solstice will mark the longest night and the shortest day of the year. And of course, it's still 24 hours. But for the southern hemisphere, it's the opposite. The December solstice marks the sun's southernmost point in our sky for this year. Right after that, well, it takes a couple of days, but very soon after that, we start adding a few seconds to each day on our way back to the good times, the good weather. Tropic of Capricorn runs through South America, Southern Africa, and Australia. When we're experiencing the first day of winter, they're warming to summer conditions. But for us, Northern Hemisphere, we'll start gaining daylight now very quickly. Believe me, it's still going to be cold, but we'll get more daylight. On Thursday, another meteor shower, Ursid meteor shower peaks. Now, the Ursid meteor shower will peak on Thursday, December 22nd, but the following day, when the moon is in its fully dark new moon phase, might be the best opportunity to get out and hunt for those bright streaks and fireballs from this meteor shower. Now, though at their peak, the Ursids can produce about 22 meteors per hour in dark conditions with little illumination from the moon. Skywatchers can realistically expect to see between 5 and 10 meteors per hour. But now, like all meteor showers, the Ursids are created when Earth passes through a cloud of debris left behind by an asteroid or comet as it makes its annual orbit around the sun. Now, this explains why meteor showers occur at around the same time each year, because we go through that same stream. The Ursids are created from debris from comet 8P Tuttle. Now, the best way to see the maximum amount of meteors from any meteor shower is to look for them while viewing. The viewing location is pointed at the radiant. And when the radiant is high above the horizon, The higher the radiant is, the more meteors should be visible. Now, in this case, the meteor shower's radiant is in Ursa Minor, or the Little Dipper.
Look for them while viewing locations.
Since Ursa Minor is a circumpolar constellation, that means it never sets. It's always up. So you'll have time to view the Ursids all night. So maybe you only get a few hour, but all night you'll get a chance to see them. Okay, Thursday. Also, Thursday, we have the old crescent moon challenge. A nice challenge each month is to try and catch a view of the moon when it is most thin, just before or just after the new moon phase. This next chance will come on Thursday morning before sunrise, as our thin crescent moon greets the morning. Moonrise in that morning happens at 7:21 Atlantic time, and sunrise happens at 8 a.m. So if you do try for it with binoculars or telescope, be sure to allow time before sunrise to observe safely. It's a really tough target. That's going to be about a 2% or 1.8 or something like that percent. So it is going to be very, very thin, but it's always a neat challenge. Then again on Friday, we have our new moon. Our new moon arrives on Friday morning at 6:16 a.m. Atlantic time. This is the time that that's most favorable for viewing all those deep sky treasures we always talk about. A new moon is not visible, so the skies are the darkest around that phase. And for the few days before and a few days after, it's usually pretty good as well. Christmas Eve. So we got a nice little surprise here at Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, look to the southwest just after sunset to catch a beautiful view of our young crescent moon as it greets little Mercury and brilliant Venus. Now, the two planets will perform a celestial dance of sorts over the next number of days as they prepare for a close pairing through the Christmas week. And they're going to be very close together, naked eye, and in binoculars easily, the two of them will fit together in the field of binoculars. Venus is going to start rising in our evening sky to become our evening star, and Mercury is dropping now back towards the sun. So we only got a few days here to catch Mercury, and you're going to need a really good view of the horizon to catch this one before they set. Oh, and I guess, yeah, final talk up this guy, December 24th. Watch out for Santa and his reindeer. Of course, last but not least, beware that you might see a guy in a red suit being pulled by 9 reindeer, one of which has a very bright red nose. Now, this event happens every year on this particular night, and you can follow his path across the world at the NORAD Santa Tracker website at noradsanta.org. Of course, very few have actually really seen him because everyone is supposed to be asleep in their beds by that time. So yeah, it's a rare event, but good luck. That's all we get to say for what's up this week.
Very nice.
Okay, let's go from there then to our first video on Cliff Valley Astronomy. Stefan's going to give us a little talk about Cliff Valley Astronomy.
Before that,
Oh.
Chris, we'll get those pictures out of the way, and then you can do the rest.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, so I'm just going to show 2 photographs, and the reason I want to show these is out here in Hampton. There's a school teacher in the Hampton High School who has started an astronomy class, and they've been very, very active for the last actually since school began this year, to the point where they've got some funding. They've got a whole bunch of telescopes. Kurt Nason's been out there a few times. Trudy's been out there, and I've been going out in the classroom doing some talks on nebulas and a whole bunch of different stuff. A couple of the students that were there on this week when I was out showed this picture that I asked their permission if I could show it on the show, because just to show you what they can do when they have the interest and when they have just a cell phone. And it was absolutely unbelievable what they caught. So I'm going to show you one of 2 photographs first. The first one is from Brooke Burho, and she took this on her iPhone 11. Now, I asked her about the details in terms of how she got it, and she said, all I did was just lay on the ground, and I wanted to take a specific spot picture of the sky. Let me show my screen. Let me show you what she actually caught when she went ahead and took that photograph. And let me just share it here. I do believe that's it. Let me know when you can see it.
Wow.
Nice.
So you can see where she was pointing, and I'll get to that in a minute. But the biggest thing is this was going on during the shower, right?
Yeah.
But look at the direction that this is taking. Now, this is just above the Pleiades. You can see the Pleiades right here. All the other ones are going to go in a specific way. So this was actually a random meteor that she caught. And look what she caught with a cell phone.
That's
Pointing up at the
awesome.
sky. Click.
Wow.
Isn't that friggin' amazing?
Wow, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and not to mention, look at all the, there's Taurus, part of
Pleiades?
Taurus. And just
Yeah.
below that, of course, is Orion. Now, let me show you the next photograph. Let me just see what Brooke said about this. So the first photo was taken by Brooke Burhole on her iPhone 11, and the second photo was done by Emily French on her iPad. Now, let me just show you that one. So she got the same photograph, but then she took it a whole step further, and she basically started to chart out everything in the sky
That's cool.
That is
Yeah.
really good.
on her phone.
Well done.
Yeah.
So she
Wow.
identified the objects. So that this, of course, is the things that were done in red. The constellations she did in blue. The green were objects of interest, which is Brooks meteor right here.
Hmm.
Of course, stars and constellation drawings are the white lines. So she even mapped it all out. I mean, these kids or young adults are so interesting, and they're so, when you're talking with them, they are truly interested in astronomy. And I got to say thank you to the Hampton High School and for Mr. Corsanti. I keep making his Corsaniti for doing this. And they go out to the Dutch Point Park, and they do observing a number of times. Whenever it's clear, they get out there. And who knows, we may just get ourselves the starting of a Hampton Astronomy Club out here. So
Awesome.
hats off to them. And I just wanted to share that with everybody to see, because I think that's just absolutely amazing.
Absolutely
Those are amazing,
awesome.
Paul. Yeah, great
Oh, it's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is a definite big interest I find in kids. Like I do a lot of outreach talks with kids, and you can never get enough time to answer all their questions, and they're really good questions. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
what? Wait, now what? You want to know about what? Celestial mechanics. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I mean, they really get you thinking, and you never, again, when you do a talk, I try to cut my talks down to about 20 minutes now, even though I have an hour, because I try to leave the other time just for questions. And there's so much interest in night sky now with kids.
There is.
There's so much happening too. Like there's, the next generation of astronauts are going to be on the moon soon. We've got all these missions out to Mars and beyond, and the Voyager spacecrafts and everything else. There's lots of science going on happening right now. That's really exciting. It's
Yeah,
exciting.
we're in a time now where we're starting to see that whole space revolution starting to kick in again.
Yeah.
And anybody who's now getting involved in it, especially when they're young, like these folks, they could make an absolute career out of that if they wanted to. So.
And it's not a space race anymore. Now it's just the whole world looking at all the different
I mean,
countries
that's
and
it.
things, right? So
That's what we have to do.
that's
Anyway,
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing those, Paul.
Yeah. Thank them.
That's awesome, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go from there then maybe to Stefan at Cliff Valley Astronomy is going to give us a little chat on Cliff Valley Cares.
Yes. It'll just be a second. I'll bring up my screen. Just a short clip, and I'll be talking through it just to explain the details of what Cliff Valley Astronomy Cares is all about. So when I started Cliff Valley Astronomy, I always wanted to make sure that we give back to the communities that support my little business, this little venture. And as you know, I've had quite a great first year, and I reached out to the St. John Regional Hospital Foundation, and then also to the George Dumont Foundation in Moncton, and they were willing to do some stuff with me, with some unique, stargazing events that we held, one at Peddler's Creek in Rossay, and another one at Area 506, the container village, in hopes of raising some money. These two were primarily for the St. John Regional Hospital Foundation, and they were a little bit different, and people were curious, and we saw some good traffic and all that. And with the George Dumont, I offered them a 2-hour star party to be at the auction they do every year, and they raised money through that demeanor. So with all three aspects of it, over $600 were raised over for the two foundations, and also as part of Cliff Valley Astronomy Cares, I'm committing to 5% of my revenues annually to give back. And this year that took the shape of all these prizes I have here. And actually, if I did a true accounting of what I really spent on the prizes, it's probably close to more like 10%. But I was excited and happy about my first year, and I've gotten a lot of great support from people from far and wide, from Fredericton to Moncton, and primarily around the St. John region. And Karen said I was going a little bit overboard, but I was happy of the success I was seeing, and I want to make sure that gets passed back on to the community.
We're okay, you go overboard, that's fine. We're okay. We're not going to judge. We're not judging.
So when I approached Chris and the boys about an idea of doing something for Christmas, it started taking a life of its own, because I was picking up stuff here and there and saw something neat at Costco, would pick that up. And, when we are annual RASC membership renewals and all that, which means there's opportunities to buy the calendars and all that. Oh yeah, I'll take extras, and next year I can't say I'm going to commit again to at least 5% of my revenues will be given in some form, but also as part of this time to talk about Cliff Valley Astronomy Cares and giving back. This time of year is really hard for a lot of families, and also nonprofits that are meant to help people in our community. So, if you see a nonprofit at the mall collecting, raising money or something, just remind that, some people are more fortunate than others. And if you can give back at this time of year, it really goes a long way. So, in the spirit of the season, I would just wanted to say that.
Awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Stefan. No, you've contributed quite a bit to the community, and any company that gives back is good in my book. So it's awesome. The entries tonight are just phenomenal. It's the best. It's the biggest contest we've had yet. There's no doubt. And the kids, I just love those ones. They were fantastic. What a great idea for a kids contest, because they just put it out there, and their imaginations just ran wild. So I can't wait to give away some of those prizes.
And I want to thank you guys to make this. You were willing to do this. You've been actively engaged and very supportive of any crazy ideas. We try to do something different, and really the success of this contest has been really driven by you, Paul and Mike. So thank you so much for that. And hopefully and now Tim's on board too, which again, in the spirit of giving, this is just awesome. So when you asked, I was like, absolutely, right? So
So next Christmas, we're saying next Christmas, you guys are back next Christmas, and we'll invite half a dozen more, and we'll have a whole show. Just
there you go.
That's it.
giving away observatories and trips to Hawaii.
There you go. Everything must go.
Let's start small. I
Hey,
can eat
you
an
know
elephant
what?
one bite at
You
a
know what?
time, right?
We could start a thing, but call it Christmas Nerdies.
I like it.
I like it. Yep.
I like it. Okay. Let's go with that. Okay. So let's go first of all. Then I'd like to share a kids video that I put together of the photos that were sent in, all the fantastic photos that arrived. I know I'll be doing the kids contest again real soon, because that was a lot of fun. So let's give me a minute. I'm gonna load up a little bit of a video. Get up in here. Here. Stop it for a second, and I need to move it to the right screen. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. And sharing sound as well, so it should be this guy. You guys let me know if you see that.
There you go.
Here we go.
A blue screen.
Yeah, that's it. Just the blue one. I'm gonna go full screen first of all. Okay, here we go. Volume is okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not bad, huh?
Awesome.
Very good
Love it.
job.
Not
Love
bad
the
at all.
imagination.
That's
Love it.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Love that.
Just
Anyway.
love that. When I was looking at those photos, I was just thinking what it would like to be a kid again. And that was all that was in your mind at the time that was going on.
Yes.
Yeah, it reminded me myself. I had one when I was in grade 4. I won a contest, and I had drawn Cub Camp and me under the stars with the moon and everything. And one of the pictures reminded me of that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
Awesome.
they were
That's pretty cool.
fantastic. I was just
Yeah.
thrilled to get all those in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They all did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
They draw better than I can. That's embarrassing for me.
Yeah, much better than me too. Okay, let's go. Let's do some prizes.
Absolutely. We doing the
Drop some
kids?
prizes. Let's reward the kids.
They all deserve a prize, don't
They
they?
do, absolutely.
Every single one does, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well
All
done.
right.
Don't forget about Tim's site, Deep Sky Eye, facebook.com/Deep Sky Eye. And please, let's go, Stefan.
All right. We got a travel scope from Celestron. It's got everything you need to get started. Everything's still bubble wrapped. You got the tripod, the 50mm tube, a couple eyepieces, and all the essentials to get started. And this easy carry pack makes it easy to take it outside, take it on the camping trip, or take it over for a sleepover. And, you know, it'll occupy the wee ones for a while, I'm sure.
All you need is something to look at the moon.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
The moon, the Pleiades, and the Milky Way parts. Yeah, perfect for
Yeah.
that little stroke.
Year round.
Great way to get somebody hooked on astronomy. On the young one, that's what we want. Get them young,
Yes.
started. Just like McDonald's does, right, with their Happy Meals, same idea. Okay, look, I've got a big bowl of entries here. And Stefan, I'm gonna get you to draw one out there for me.
All right. Go in,
Okay.
go in, please.
All right, and then pass it
Okay.
back there to me.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
got it. I got it. There it is. Yes, sir. Okay. So the winner of the Celestron Travel Scope is going to be Glenn, and I got the last name and everything, so we're all set.
Yay, congratulations.
congratulations, Glenn.
Woo!
John Glenn?
Not quite. Well, maybe someday.
Never know, right?
Yeah. So let me put that. I got to write that note on that just to be sure that we got these in the right order. Okay. Awesome. Congratulations, Glenn.
Yes. All right, next prize.
Okay.
Another Celestron travel scope, 60mm.
Yes, sir.
Again, has everything, and it's still in the box. And this one also has a backpack included in there. So this is the second prize, grand prize for the kids category.
Awesome. Okay. Got another,
All right.
give us another one there. Still on. Hand in there.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
And
there you
pass
go.
it back over. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
Thank
it.
you, Chris.
Okay. Does everybody believe in that? I hope they are. It's a
No, I
long
don't.
way to
I
reach.
can see ya.
But anyway. Okay, we got a 60 millimeter travel scope for Emilia. Hooray!
Hey, congratulations.
Can you see that name? Maybe you can see it. There it is. Okay,
Awesome.
Emilia.
It's Amelia with a Y, so that's.
Emilia with a Y.
Yeah. Awesome.
And 60 millimeter travel scope for Emilia. So we'll be in touch, of course, with the prizes, how to pick them up and all that kind of good stuff. And the congratulations. There,
We
that's
want to
two.
do the kids grand prize now.
It's your call, sir. You want to hang on
Yeah,
to it
might
a
as
little bit
well.
later?
We're going on track.
Okay.
So grand prize is yet another travel scope, a 50 millimeter, and a 2-hour star party from Cliff Valley Astronomy for up to 12 people.
Great
Wow.
for a birthday party.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like it. Yeah, no, that's
Did
a great.
Andrew make it in for that? Because I really wanted that one.
There we go. So yeah, so we got a 2-hour private star party and a travel scope together as a package.
Yeah.
So anybody has a birthday party out there coming up soon, could be any time of year.
Yeah.
You'll have a great visit with your friends and with Stefan, who's going to explain all of the night sky treasures to you, and a nice travel scope to boot. So let's pick our grand prize here, Stefan.
All right.
Great, here we go. I get them all mixed up again. And pass it back over to the screen. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go.
All right. So the winner of the grand prize
Dun, dun,
for
dun,
the
dun.
Celestron Travel Scope and the private star party is going to be Lucas.
Hey.
Hey, Lucas.
Congratulations, Lucas.
Congratulations, Lucas. And
Okay.
that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Cliff Valley Astronomy. I'm sure we're going to have some pretty excited folks in Christmas morning now.
Yeah.
Perfect. There. Okay, that's 3 prizes.
Yeah, and I think that's it for the kids category, I believe.
Okay. What about that tree in the background? Can we have that, or
No, Arnold vetoed that.
that's an exercise machine? I don't want that. Okay, that's awesome. Thank
Isn't that a
you.
coat hanger? Clothes hanger?
Yeah, mostly. Those are great prizes, and thanks so much. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a few excited kids here when I get a chance to let them know. Oh. Okay. So there's
Those
our.
pictures, every one of them was worth a prize, but hey, you can only get
Absolutely.
one, right?
Oh, I do have. Hang on. Well, maybe I'll make that draw right now too, because it's part of the kids' prize, but it's not from Stefan. But there's a gentleman by the name of Charlie who has a company called Fireball Meteorites. And if I can share my screen here just for a second, I'll bring up the image. And he contacted me late today, just because he said that he had seen. Can you see that image? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had seen the post about the show and the prizes and things, and he was hoping to be a small part of the thing. So he said, I was reading a post about the show tonight. Asked if I could donate 2 of my Northwest Africa 4528 meteorite collector display cases, valued at about $35 each, for the under 12 age group.
Very nice.
He said they
Wow,
were
nice.
part in those beautiful
Nice.
drawings, and
Wow.
he said I would like to be able to donate those. So that's from Fireball Meteorites from Charlie. I want to thank you, Charlie, for that. Appreciate it. So I'm going to draw 2 more names right now. Why not? So 2 lucky kids are going to get a couple of meteorites. They came from space. Yoo-hoo.
That's
And from
fantastic.
space.
Anybody who's wondering, NWA stands for Northwest Africa. That's where they're found.
Awesome.
And they find so many there, they number them now. So that's where the number comes from.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, who'd like to do the draw for that one now? Hey, Paul, I'll give that a shot.
Yep. Okay.
Way up here.
Uh,
In there. See your hand. I see your hand there. Okay.
I'll drop it. The
Go
second.
back
Got it.
out. Okay, pass over.
Ready
Thank
for
you. Okay, I got it.
Got it?
There we go. Okay, and the winner of one of those meteorites is going to be Leah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Sam.
Awesome. And I just need to write that down there. Make sure we keep them all together.
Maybe she's a princess.
Right.
Princess Leia?
Well, it might be. I don't know. I didn't want to ask. Might be Star Wars. Yep. Okay, Mike. The last one here first. Second meteorite prize. Okay, way in there. All
Got
right.
it?
I got it. Yeah, I think so. There's, yep. Okay. Okay, and the second meteorite prize is going to go to JC.
Yay.
Hey, here we go.
Fantastic.
Nothing better than space rocks.
Yes, and you know, for
I
sure.
know, I have a collection.
Okay, I want to thank everybody once again, all the kids that sent in those awesome drawings. I'm just amazed that the imagination is there, you know what I mean? So perfect. So we're gonna come up with another contest in the new year. Just don't you hang on. You can always enter a second time. Okay, let's go from there then to your little talk, Stefan, about the event for the total solar eclipse coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 quick seconds.
How are you making out there, Tim? Are you getting any entries?
Yeah, I've got 69 entries.
Awesome,
Wow.
great,
Fantastic.
Good for
great.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or the people that watch our show.
It'll remove the duplicates. So
Okay.
I put in 50 of them, so.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
All aliases. All right, I gotta bring up my screen. So, as some of you may know, I'm up to grander things with Cliff Valley, moving on beyond just doing star parties. There's an eclipse coming, and New Brunswick will be the best province to see the eclipse in 2024. And I've went and secured a little resort cottage area in Doketown that will accommodate several people, and we're going to be offering a 2-day type of retreat where hopefully, if the weather cooperates, we will see the eclipse. And also we're building more of a 2 days of presentations, products, displays, and demonstrations and all that. So there'll be something for anybody that has an interest in astronomy, astrophotography, nature photography, or this is the last time we had an eclipse 50 years ago. It only caught part of the Acadian Peninsula, so this is really in our lifetimes probably the best time to see an eclipse here close to home. It will slice the province right in half, and no more than being anybody in the province will be able to see it, and nobody will be more than 90 minutes away from being able to see be in the path of totality. Or the path of the eclipse. The path of totality will go by near Doketown. So for people that are interested in capturing it, whether it's video, pictures, and all that, you're going to be as close to the center of totality to take those pictures of the corona. Get also where you're in the upper Miramichi Valley, a lot of nature, you'll see the birds react and all this and that. So I'm offering this as a sneak peek for anybody that's viewing tonight or part of RASC or any astronomy club. Contact me at ceo@cliffvalleyastronomy.com because come next month, we're really going to start promoting it to people outside the province, but I would love to give the opportunity at people here at home in New Brunswick or in the Maritimes first dibs to get the opportunity to participate. So contact me again, ceo@cliffvalleyastronomy.com, and I'll send you some information and hope you can join us in 16 months because it may be the best once in a lifetime event that we'll have to see. So hope I can see you guys there too.
Yeah. Well, maybe happening.
It's a beautiful facility. I had an opportunity to go up there with Stefan over the summer, And if nothing else, it's on one of the nice pieces of properties you'll ever see. Right
Yeah.
on the river, if you like to fish a little bit and that stuff in the daytime. It's of course you won't do much fishing in March, but
Yeah.
in any event, it's a beautiful place to visit not only then but all year round.
And the
Awesome.
beauty of it, the top selling, it's private. So, the whole province will be paying a lot of attention to this. People, you'll be probably, a lot of people will have to be fighting for great spots if they're near a town or an urban center. Here, where we're going to be at the Storytown Cottages, it's a private parcel of land right on the river. That's the beauty of it, is we won't be amongst the calamity of people, this natural setting will be in itself part of the experience as well. So
No, it's gonna be an amazing event. We're gonna get clear skies.
yes, we are.
We had it for the partial, so it just broke the sky. Remember the sky just broke up, little pocket, and that's all we needed. Perfect. Same as the lunar. It was a little bit cold, Mike. I know that. It was windy, but we did get it. So we're going to keep fingers crossed for that one. That's a big event. If you stand one place on the earth in your lifetime, you might get a chance to have a solar eclipse pass over your head. This one's going right through New Brunswick. It's going to be huge for our area. People have no idea yet what huge is going to mean for us. It's
And Tim
Better
can
start
also
preparing.
attest to what it's like to actually experience one. I think you did one 2 years ago, Tim.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's definitely should be on your bucket list. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be on another planet, this is the closest you're going to get right now, is experiencing a total solar eclipse.
Now, St. John's about 99.5%, I think. You only have to go as far north as Fredericton to get to 100%. So, so it's, I don't know. I'm not trying to not promote St. John, but I'm going to go for Fredericton because I'm going to catch the next one.
Don't settle for 95. You got to go 100.
That's right. You do.
Yeah, that's why he's coming to Doak now.
Yeah, there you go. So, and I'd like to remind people too that on Facebook that I do have a page that's been set up for over a year now, because someone asked me, I hear there's an eclipse coming up in New Brunswick and I don't see any information. Nobody's got a social media page up. I said, okay, I'll do one. So I've got a Facebook page up called the New Brunswick 2024 Solar Eclipse. So if people would like to go follow it, I'm going to start updating it now more often, because I was kind of hanging on to the name, just wanted to have it out there, and I put out a few events that were happening. But as we start to get into more events coming up in the next year, I'm going to try to lead into our bigger events. So so
Awesome.
let you know about that's out there, and as a group page, so everybody can come in and comment and like to hear what's going on in your area or what you're planning on your area too. Well, keep that hat on. We're not over yet.
A little warm.
I know. Okay, let's go from there then to our adult video. Not adult video. Sorry, that could come out wrong. Adult entries. Our adult entries video. Wow.
Awesome.
You're as red as your hat.
Almost,
Your ratings just went up.
almost got me hooked there. There, now we're going to be blocked on Facebook. And we just went offline. Okay. Our adult entries for the moon contest collage. How's that?
There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
The copy's empty. Copy's almost empty. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
going in the boomer reels.
Yes, that is going on blooper reel for sure. Okay, give me a second. I'll get this one ready to go. Excuse me. And then let's take a look at some of the entries that were, all the entries, I guess, that were entered for that part of the contest. We'll go to the blue screen here first. Everybody see that?
Yep.
Okay, get the full screen here. We're going to share this one.
A lot of submissions. Awesome.
Crazy.
Yes, that's awesome.
We got to play that music over and over again.
I like the tune.
Tune too, yeah. Catchy.
It's a good space tune.
Good space tune. Yeah, that last shot was somebody took a picture of the Apollo astronauts and moons up there in the background. The Apollo. Yeah. Anyway, okay, great shots. Thanks everybody for the entries, and we got some prizes to give away.
Yes.
We do.
Do it. It's my favorite part. Okay.
What do I have? Let's start with some calendars.
Okay. I got
We
some.
got 3 of them. We're gonna draw them individually.
I got my salad bowl again. Don't tell my wife that I'm using her salad bowl. Put it back in the cupboard. Yeah. I run out of bowls. I gotta get some Christmas ones. Anyway, what do we got?
We got a RAS calendar.
Okay. Good luck, everybody. Where's that? Look, that's a pile. A big pile.
And that RAS calendar, by the way, has photographs from all Canadian astrophotographers.
It does indeed. Okay,
Yeah, it does.
here we go.
All right.
First one. Grab one out of there. I'll grab it from you. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. Okay, here we go. Okay, the winner of the RAS calendar is going to be Rosanna Armstrong.
Really?
Yay! Now that's a
Hey,
fun
That's
fact.
Rosanna.
Rosanna, that's a fun fact here, Rosanna.
Now there's a fun fact.
Congratulations, Rosanna.
Now, somebody did mention here, who is Rosanna and how come she's on the show? She's on the show because she's a friend of ours, and she loves to add to our segments, and
She's also a member of the St. John Astronomy
St. John
Club.
Astronomy Club as well. Yeah,
Yeah, and she's an avid astronomer or an amateur astronomer as well. So
and been with us since the very beginning. So
Yeah.
we take a special pride in having Rosanna on our program.
absolutely.
And why isn't she on the program? That's well, we have her on here in spirit.
What's
Some
this
people
say here
have
about the
to
calendar?
decide-
Tim's on the cover? Is that you on the cover, Tim?
It is.
On
What's that?
Well, show it. Come on.
Oh, come on now.
Let's see. Come on.
the cover of the calendar is Tim.
Oh, is it?
It's
Is he yet?
Yeah, I've got the front cover. I was actually, it's the Iris Nebula.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
awesome.
sir.
That's amazing, Tim. Congratulations for making the cover.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was
Good.
presented it. I visited RAS National in October for the filming of the documentary that's being filmed about me. So I was presented with that calendar. I was pretty surprised. I was hoping to make it in the calendar, but I wasn't expecting to have the front cover. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
in November, I think I'm in
I
November.
saw that.
Well
Totally.
deserved. Fantastic.
Yeah,
So
good job.
Stefan's gonna send that calendar to you. You're gonna sign it, send it back, and then
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
auction it off
There
again.
you go.
There, now that's what you should be doing. Signed by the author himself.
Awesome. That's awesome, Tim. And
All right.
thank you, Stefan, for the first prize up.
Another calendar.
I get that. I can go back and review the show later to find who won the
Yeah.
prizes. I'm not very well down. Anyway, okay, ready for another one? What else we got? Another calendar? Oh, boy.
Look at
Great.
some of
Let's
the
try the
back.
next drop.
There we go.
And put your hand in there. All right.
Yep.
Well,
Let go my
Pass
hand.
back. Okay. Let go of your hand.
you know,
Okay, and the
you gotta
winner of
give
the
a
second
hand
calendar
right now.
is going to be Kate Dow. Hey, Kate. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kate.
Calendar
And
number
one
2.
more of these.
Okay. A third calendar.
Awesome calendars. And they have so much information on them, every date. Like, it's really I use mine extensively.
Hmm. Yeah, no, they are a great calendar.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have any calendar at all, you might as well have that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the third calendar then. Turn them all back up again. Doesn't matter. Nobody knows what order they're in anyway. I don't. Okay. Calendar number 3.
All right,
Here
here we
we
go.
are.
Don't touch my hand.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna touch your hand. Leave me alone.
There you go.
Okay. Here, I'll pass them through. You can do it over your side. How's that?
There you go, man.
COVID kids.
Okay. And the winner of the third calendar is going to be Debbie Hatfield.
Hey,
Debbie.
Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
That's Debbie.
Awesome. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay,
Then I have an observer's handbook for 2023.
when we were talking about earlier there, the great reference manual
Yeah,
for all things happening in the night sky
Yeah.
throughout the year, and it explains a lot more than just that. Gives you really
Yeah.
the really deep details on stuff, right?
yeah.
Everything you really want to know about space. We're afraid to ask. It's in that book. Awesome. Okay. Observer's Handbook 2023 and another one. Here we go. Let me see your hand there. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Where the Observer's Handbook is going to be. Kimberly Worthington.
Hey, Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Good
The
job.
wrong name to hold up there. There it is. Okay. Well, this is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Next prize is,
Happens to be
this
great.
has actually become a sought item. I picked this up at Costco about a month ago and I think they sold out, and I've had people message me where I got it, and
Isn't that
they
great?
don't have them, and they don't have them anywhere in town, not Walmart, not Toys R Us. So
Wow.
for now, this is the hot commodity.
Yes, sir. That's the Cabbage Patch doll of 2022.
Yeah.
Remember that craze? That was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Space Monopoly.
They were fighting in
Like-
the aisles over that stuff.
They
Got
were.
the
They were.
Guillermo too.
Dropping them out of airplanes and everything. Or was that the frozen chickens on WKRP? Anyway,
Not-
okay.
not a cabbage for
The
that stuff.
turkeys.
The turkeys, yeah. Okay, Stefan, let's go for another one.
Turkeys couldn't fly.
Here we
You
go.
got one there?
Yep.
Okay, pass it back. Great. All right, the winner of the Spaceopoly or Space Monopoly game is going to be Julie Braille. Hey, Julie.
Congratulations.
Really.
Congratulations.
And
Spaceopoly.
last but not least,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now we
Here
got
go. This
her.
is the big one.
this is the,
Just think, whoever gets this can do the unboxing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're over our time. We'll have to come back in the new year.
I'll show I'll show a picture of it, Chris, real quick.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just be a second. Here it is. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice Newtonian.
Yeah.
So a nice 4.5-inch Newtonian reflector with a spot where you can mount your cell phone onto, and then you set up the app. You download the app, I guess, for the
Yeah.
phone. And,
Yep, the app's free.
Yeah.
and,
And I just want to mention real quick that this was made possible with the help of our friends at Astronomy Plus out of Montreal.
absolutely. Thank you,
uh,
Astronomy Plus, as well.
They gave me a good deal on it, so it really stretched my dollars to get as big of a telescope or as good as a telescope as I could for the budget. And Stefan and America were very gracious, and once they heard what we were planning to do with this, they were really totally on board. So thank you, Astronomy Plus.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And yeah, I mean, that's all done with, like we used to call it you guys call it plate solving, do you not? Is that?
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So plate solving was something that big observatories had at one time, right? Now it's moved way down the ladder to
Yeah.
telescopes that everybody can use, and
Yeah.
really helps you find your way around the night sky,
Just shut your ringer off during an observing session is all.
Yeah, that's right.
You
And
don't
make
have to
sure your
answer your
phone's
phone.
nice and dim. You
Yeah.
probably have a red, I don't know, does it have a red light option on that one?
It does, yeah.
Awesome, okay.
And it provides such a it accelerates your rate of learning the night sky because it shows it to you as you go.
Hmm.
And anyways, I just thought it was perfect for a prize for.
It is. I gave one away last year and the guy loved it.
All right.
Awesome, okay. So we're gonna take a 30-minute commercial break and we'll be back. Okay, let's go for the big draw. Here we go with the big prize. Thank you, Cliff Valley Astronomy, and thank you,
The
Astronomy
Chris Ball
Plus.
drum roll.
One big,
There you go.
here, mix them all up first of all. Don't
Yeah.
reach out. Here, I'll mix them all up. Now
Yeah.
go. Give us one big one. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Good luck to
A lucky
everybody.
name. A lucky
All right,
name.
here we go.
Here it is. Here it is. Oops.
Cat just ran off with it.
The cat, yeah.
And the winner of the telescope is going to be Jeff Dalton.
Yay.
Yay,
Jeff.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So we'll be in touch with how to claim your prizes. Wow. Great. This has been fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had
Long,
fun.
a long evening, but fun. Well worth it. Okay, that's all right for our evening, I guess.
We still have more prizes.
Oh, you do. That's right. Hang
Yes,
on.
yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Geez, we can't give stuff away now.
We're gonna have a marathon now.
Every once in a while, Tim, you just gotta poke them.
Yeah.
If there are any other manufacturers online that want to join us, we can make this marathon right into Christmas Eve if you like.
It was sitting here Christmas morning.
All right, what do you got, Tim? Thanks so much, Stefan, for all that. First of all, great contest. Love the contest. I'd love getting all the entries. I can't wait that we can do another contest in the new year again and get some more happy faces out there. But really happy to have some
Absolutely.
nice
Count
things
me
in
in.
these. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Stefan. It's really generous of you to do what you did.
It's huge that you did. Yeah,
It's
My
really appreciate it.
pleasure.
It's awesome.
Part of giving back. That's why I do it.
Yeah, that's exactly
Awesome.
it. Okay. Yeah, I'm still excited. Let's go.
Let's
good
continue
ways
the
up.
raffle.
I think Chris has got a bunch of stuff in there now in this one, so
Yeah.
he's got a suitcase packed from that bubble tank.
Yeah. I still love my cup.
Awesome. So,
Okay. Where are we at, Tim?
so we have 166 total entries. We had
Right.
71 comments.
Fantastic.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just going to do a screen share.
Okay, we've got more prizes coming. Don't go away yet, folks.
Yep. All right.
right.
There's my little wheel. I've got all the
This-
names on there. So,
This is cool.
can you see my face too?
Yes,
Yep.
you can.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. All right. So I've got a few things. So first thing is, of course, the observer's calendar, RAS calendar, and these ones will be signed if you want them signed, since I did get on the front cover. And what's really awesome about these calendars too is I find they're really awesome because they give you the lunar cycles right on a glance. So you get all the phases of the moon, you get all the meteor showers and all that fun stuff. And there's a ton of more information on these calendars. So I've got 3 of them to give away tonight. So let's start off with the first one. And
This is a cool idea. Hey,
Wanda
Wanda Hughes.
Hughes.
Hey.
Hey, Wanda.
Hey, congratulations. So I'm just going to put Wanda Hughes.
All right.
All right. So we're going to pull your name off of there. And we'll do another spin.
And our next winner is, Carol Bean.
Carol
Sokolow.
Bean.
Carol.
Carol,
Carol Bean.
congratulations.
Awesome.
Second calendar. Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Calendar number 3.
Kate Dow.
Kate Dow. Kate won another prize.
Kate Dow.
Oh. Buy a lotto ticket.
That's it. Three's a charm. Perfect. So those are our 3
Perfect.
calendar winners.
Great. Thank you very
And
much.
I have two books here. The 2023 Night Sky Almanac. Really great book by Nicole Martiallo. And yeah, really good. I think it's probably one of the most concise, compact, night sky events thing, in a book format that I've seen so far.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Just gonna put this here. Calendars, books. Yvonne Rudiger. Yvonne
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 Rudiger.
Rudiger.
Awesome.
All right, Yvonne.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. For the 2023 Night Sky Almanac.
Night Sky Almanac. And the second one?
Asher. Oh,
Asher.
cool.
Hey,
No,
Congratulations.
Asher, they have one name because they're
Their children, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get that details from you.
Yeah, that's great.
So congratulations, Asher.
Congratulations, Asher.
And so I've got two more. One of them is for a pass for 2 at the Deep Sky Observatory Nocturnal Sky Theater. And you can get all the details on our website. To find out what it's all about, just go down to Deep Sky, go to the Deep Sky website, click on more info and Nocturnal Sky Theater. And this is what the program's all about. It's a great night of stargazing stories and night sky tours. So I think that's a very great. So it'll be a pass for 2 adults.
Awesome.
So DSC 2 pass. And we'll go with that. We'll spin the wheel.
And that's going to Sharon Dawn.
Sharon Dawn.
awesome.
All right.
Great
Congratulations.
stuff.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
All right. So I have one more giveaway, and that is going to be for a family of 4 to stay overnight at the Deep Sky Observatory with a pass for 4 at the Nocturnal Sky Theater. And just so you know what you're getting yourself into, you can go on our site and look at the accommodations, and we have the family sky bubble.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you'll be able to sleep under the stars in comfort. And, you know, this is the view actually that you get through the glass. It's got 2 double beds, and it's heated, so it's comfortable. And yeah, it's a experience in its own.
Yes, sir.
Very cool.
All right.
We should all have one of them in our backyard.
Oh man, honestly, if I hadn't had them all modified to put the door in the front and just left the zipper, I would have brought it to the star parties.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Here we go.
Okay, the big prize.
Kimberly Worthington.
Oh, Kimberly.
Congratulations.
You.
Congratulations, Kimberly.
That's
Fantastic.
awesome.
Awesome. There was another entry for the Shoot the Moon contest too, so it's great. Awesome prizes. Thanks very much.
There you go.
There we go.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Absolutely. Yes. And thanks so much for that, Tim. And thanks so much, Stefan, for all the prizes you gave away tonight. It was awesome. These guys are this is awesome. This is Santa coming to a lot of people underneath the tree this year. So this is perfect. I want to thank you both for being on the show. And remember these guys when you're looking for gift cards. Oh, and Mr. Paul here too has some calendars for sale. Paul?
I do. Yeah, actually, for your last, I wish I had one brought down with me, but I did for the great area of Hampton. I did a calendar this year for a lot of the photographic sites in and around here. Some wildlife, some scenes, some really nice stuff. And anyway, I've done those up in lieu of, this is my second year of fundraising for the Hampton Food Bank. So the calendars are $20 each. $5 of each of the calendars goes to the Hampton Food Bank. I only have about 25 left. So if somebody would like to support the Hampton Food Bank, along with having a great calendar that'll give you some timely pleasures each month, with each scene, it's all related to the month and what goes on that time of year. And all shots by myself, and they're all there. No astronomical pictures in it, but again, it's a nice calendar regardless. So
Awesome, Paul.
anyway,
Thanks. Yeah, all these great prizes to go underneath the tree this year for lots of kids and lots of adults. So it's going to make a nice Christmas for a lot of people. Thanks, guys. Awesome.
You're welcome. It's our
Okay, so
pleasure.
in closing that tonight, we wanted to let you know that we are taking a little bit of, Mike, how you doing?
I'm great.
I got to admit, it's a nicer looking face.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good look for him right there. Yeah, it is. So blink your eyes, though. Blink your eyes once in a while. So in closing then tonight, we wanted to let you know that we are going to take a break for the next couple of weeks to share some time with family and friends. Okay. Next Sunday is Christmas Day, of course, and the week after will be New Year's Day. So we'll be away for the next couple of weeks, and we'll be back to see you again on Sunday, January the 8th. So again, we thank you once again for your continued support of all of our efforts here. Our special thanks again, of course, to Rosanna for her continued contributions all year long.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Rosanna. We couldn't have made the show without you. It's been so amazing. I'd like to go back and review them all again because there's just so much in there to absorb, right? They're all very timely, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas, of course. We also hope that all of you who have joined us from the Rogers Network enjoyed the program tonight. Now, if you would like more information about the wonders of the night sky, you can find me at astronomybythebay.ca. Also, special thanks to all of you who share our program. We really do appreciate it. And remember, we do love getting your photos. We're going to have those next couple of weeks. I'm sure we're going to get lots of photos, especially those new telescopes. Remember, we do love getting your photos, so send them into snaz@astronomybythebay.ca or Sunday Night Astronomy Show at gmail.com, and we'll be happy to include them on our next broadcast. If you have an idea for a topic for a future show, please let us know as well. And please let your friends and family know that we will be back here on January the 8th, 2023 at 8 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook to entertain you on astronomy and the wonders of the night sky. So for now then, from Stefan and Tim, Mike and Paul, myself, wish you all a very safe and happy holiday season, everybody. Lots and lots of clear skies. And as we like to say, guys, open your eyes to view the skies and keep your scopes pointed up.
Joyeux Noël.
Joyeux
Thanks,
Noël.
everyone. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Everybody.
Good night, everybody.